Hello, happy new you. I've got your revised design ready for you, Andrew and Alice. I extended, took the shed off the front of the house, extended the second floor deck over, added a small exterior kitchen and barbecue. Generally, I don't put barbecues under a second floor addition, but being that this is just a second floor deck, this will be well ventilated out on the corner, so that shouldn't be a problem. I wouldn't put the barbecue up against the house. What else did I do on this design? Let me see. Changed the sliding glass doors, the opposing sliding glass doors, to just large vision panels, picture windows. Added a wood fireplace further into the interior. I'm going to show you the interior floor plan in a second. The reason it doesn't not work over here is because when you have the vent pipe come up through the deck floor, it has to terminate 2 feet higher than any window or door or roof surface within 10 feet linear. So you wouldn't want that pipe going straight up about this high right outside your sliding glass door. Everything else on the outside is the same. The shed will be built after without a permit on the front of the house because it's technically your front yard and you can't have a shed in your front yard. So that'll be built without a permit. Now, as far as going to the floor plan, let's see. This is the first floor with the added outdoor kitchen area. So I added the fireplace to this area, rearranged some furniture, put in a sectional and a coffee table facing the fireplace with a big screen TV over the fireplace. The original location of the fireplace was over here. I added more of a sitting nook closer to the sliding glass doors and going to the exterior. I re-added these columns on the interior because until we review the structure, I don't think we can get, especially with the new second floor deck, the second floor roof, all that weight sitting on this central wall, I don't think we can do that in one span, even with a steel beam. It would be too hard to get a steel beam onto this lot to do this. I mean, it can be done. Anything can be done for a certain amount of money. But to break it down, I was thinking of doing something similar to, I did download a couple of pictures I was going to show you. Let's see. Where are they? Where are they? Where are my pictures? Okay. No, that didn't work. Let me see. Okay. So, I'm thinking something like this. Columns around the kitchen counter. There's all different versions of this. Let's see. I got a couple more. Is that the same one? No, it's a different one. So column. I kind of like I did this on a couple of houses a couple of years ago. I haven't done it since, where it creates a little breakfast nook in between the columns facing the kitchen. Here is oh, that one's really small. Different view of it. Like that. This is more probably what we're looking at for your kitchen because you have your west side wall, your bit of countertop, your column, and then a walkway going into the kitchen. So I don't want it to get too crowded. Well, let me see. I think I have another one. This one's also another one. Now you can also, instead of doing columns, have them done as built-ins with custom cabinetry. So you can put additional flatware, some dishes, whatever, into these columns, linen closets, pantry closets, paperware just for the kitchen itself. So until we figure out exactly, once we get into the structure and once I do the interior structure, then we'll know. I didn't want to put, obviously, a column right in front of the stairs. I didn't want to put one right here, but it might be nice to have one here and then have one here. This one will define the breakfast nook. Then this one will define this area between the living room and the family room. I probably won't need this one. If I can break the span down into this one, this is really just decorative for symmetry for this one. This one I probably won't even need. This one might even just do just to frame out this kitchen area. I don't know if the interior really works because I didn't really look at the interior rendering wise. So I don't know if the TV and everything is in the right spot, but okay. So this is something that it's going to look like. This isn't anything I really worked on, but probably doing mini splits, I believe, into the existing, unless we do air conditioning from below with a pad mounted unit. That's still a possibility. That way you can have floor registers for all of the rooms on the first floor, and then on the second floor we use a either an attic unit above the bathrooms. Let me see. So these rooms would probably have flat ceilings, so we could put a ceiling mounted air conditioning unit feeding with ductwork and also above the hallway. So we got ductwork going to all of these cathedral ceiling rooms, which are going to follow the slope of that monoslope roof, going high point here down towards the rear of the house, towards the water. Another thing I really do like about that roof line is that you can put solar panels up there, and you can gear this house towards, I don't want to say a total zero emissions house, but you could have solar panels all over that roof. Nobody would ever see it, and put a battery power bank on the outside of the house, Tesla or one of the other competitor ones, and have this as a electric supplied house, battery house. So anyway, back down to the first floor. So like I said, sectional, fireplace, TV. And let me go through your questions. Oh, so ceiling height. You are going to be stuck to 7'10". You have 7'10" throughout the existing house. Being that we're adding a rooftop deck on top of this room, it's going to be 7'10". The reason being, you can't get that rooftop deck any other way, because you can't have a step up from your rear sliding glass doors. If you wanted to raise this floor, you can't have a step up to a deck here, because when it rains, snow, all it's going to trickle down those stairs and right into your sliding glass doors. So if you want this to be an occupiable, usable deck looking out to the water with a good view, you're not going to have a high cathedral ceiling inside this first floor. But I mean, that's the trade-off of having this second floor elevated deck with a great view looking out to the ocean. Other than that, let's see, like the roof line, don't worry, with this design, I don't foresee the town giving you a hard time about the 50% rule. 50% rule is the value of the entire house minus property value minus accessory buildings. You've got the entire deck, you've got the entire foundation, you've got the entire first floor that we're really not renovating much except for this bathroom, moving the fireplace, the columns, and windows. That's it. So the second floor is still, again, not renovating more than 50%. You're renovating from this line forward with a new roof, with a new roof line. So I don't think you're going to have a problem with the 50% rule. Understand the need for shear walls. We went over that. We're going to do, this is a picture window. This is a picture window because you really don't need side egress going out to the sides. Not a big deal to have a huge sliding glass door here facing the neighbor. You want the sliding glass doors to face the rear towards your money view. Discuss the ceiling height. You live in the house year round, so this is your wood burning fireplace. And let me see. Given the shed, we already discussed the shed. All right, so if this, give me some comments back on this final design, because I think we're there with the design and the floor plan layout. Let me know if this is approved for final construction drawings, so that I can get you into the schedule and get started on the drawings, because you know, there's always the possibility there's a variance somewhere in here. So if we have to go for variance, I want to get you on the clock and on the schedule so that we can possibly get a building permit for spring, late spring. All right, that's it. All right, I hope you had a great holiday and a happy new year. I will talk to you soon.